Hello. This is how I woke up like this, basically. Just having a day today, checking in with myself, trying to eat a little healthier today. I've had a lot of fun this past month, but I feel less connected with my spirit and myself when I don't take physically and mentally, just good care of myself. I wish I could have gone for a run today, but it's just me and my kids here, or my kids and I, and it's whatever. It's not about the weight loss or anything, though. I really like to meditate. It's another form of meditation for me. Whenever I go for a run, I like to go outside, out in the field where I grew up as a child. It helps me connect with my inner child and my grandpa. And if I play some music on a nice frequency, and I get to concentrate on my breathing, and just it helps me feel connected to myself. So I know that I could do other things for exercise, but I wanted to go for a run. I'm gonna have to make time for that on another day. So I'm just trying to check in with myself today. I have a day off with the kids. This is how I look on a typical day when I'm just gonna be home all day. Shower? No shower today either. I feel pretty good though, because I've been pretty intentional with my time. I was a little, I had some anxiety after I posted my story today. Because I know that not everybody welcomes the sight of stones and tarot cards and everything. But whatever. I love my stones and they make me happy, so therefore they work. And I do like to read cards. I'm learning how to read tarot and stuff too, and oracle cards. If anything, it's fun, I'm kind of starting to read this book today that I bought at, is in a town, Little Falls. God, what's it called? Sacred Sage and Crystals, or Sage and Sacred Crystals, or something like that. Oh my God, I love that store. Me and a special someone in my life found that store last year, and the people that own it are just, their energy is so good, so loving, just so much light. I feel so calm and so good every time I leave that store. But yeah, this book is pretty cool. You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. I've never heard of her. Maybe I have, and it wasn't in my awareness, so I didn't care. Which is, I do believe that we can heal our life, and not just mentally, but physically, because I think our, mind, body, and soul, it's all connected. So I think we even have the ability to heal ourselves from disease based off of our thoughts. They say that, your thoughts can make you sick, but just like Joe Dispenza, which I follow him too, also says, no one ever talks about how our thoughts can heal us too. So, yeah, I really like this book. There's a few things in here that I just love. It's just good stuff, We are each responsible for our experiences, which is true. We do create our life. Every choice that we've ever made has brought us to where we are. Not saying sometimes it's not hard. We don't fuck up once in a while, But, I've definitely am still healing from a lot of trauma from someone I was with for most of my life. And it was my choice to stay and keep them in my life and to keep living the life that I was living, which was very, very toxic. So everything, if you don't want people to hurt you, then you got to set those boundaries, which is not something that I grew up to know. So I'm learning how to do that too. And I would never learn the stuff that I've learned now if I haven't have gone through those experiences. So I'm very thankful for everything that I've ever gone through. Even though some days I cried all day. Some days I didn't want to get out of bed. Some days I was just felt so low. But it takes a lot of hard work, but you can pull out of it eventually. So yeah, we're each responsible for all of our experiences. Every thought that we think is creating our future. So true. So true. Perspective is everything. You can control your thoughts. Not saying it's not hard. It's very fucking hard. It's not easy sometimes. But with practice and repetition, it becomes effortless. But it's a constant journey because life is always evolving. So the point of power is always in the present moment. That is very true too. You know, the past is gone, doesn't exist anymore, and the future hasn't happened yet. All we have is now. And a lot of us are not really living in the present moment. I don't really know why that is such a programmed way for us to be. It's very common though. I lived most of my life always thinking, oh, when this happens, it'll be good. Or when this happens, you know, I was never in the moment. And happiness does come from the inside out, not the outside in. So we do create our own happiness. So, and we do create every so-called illness in our body. So your thoughts do create, and the cells do respond to stress. That's why, holding on to resentment, criticism, and guilt, they're so damaging to us. And it will create disease. That's why it's important to cry. So it's really important to feel your feelings and emotions and to get them out. And you need to forgive people that have hurt you in the past and just know what not to do again. Or it just teaches you. The people that hurt you in your life, they are your biggest teachers. And you are the student. We're all just students in life coasting through. You got to think of life as like a game. Play it well. There are levels. So if you look at it that way, try not to take life as serious, I guess. And we have to learn to love ourselves unconditionally because we all place way too many conditions on loving ourselves. And it's fucked up. We matter most. For some reason, we were taught to be so selfless and to never put ourselves first, which is just fucked up, man. Put yourself first. You gotta fill your cup. You gotta put your mask on before you put your child's mask on. You really have to keep your cup overflowed. And the more you work on yourself, the better you're gonna be for everybody else around you. The best thing that I can do for you is work on me. That's very true. And you are responsible for your own happiness. Try not to be, you gotta be emotionally independent and not codependent. So that goes for all relationships within your life. Yeah. And when we really love ourselves, everything in life just kind of works. I agree with that too. This is such a great book, and I can't wait to really get into it. I kind of just read a few pages. I haven't really made that time yet. I can say I don't have time, but really, I'm really bad with time. I'm learning how to prioritize our time. Our vibration is everything. So vibration meaning the feeling. I've said this before. You need to feel, learn how to feel good. We're supposed to feel good. We're supposed to feel happy. And then things will just start to work for us. And that starts with our thoughts, and that starts with us and our choices. And words matter. How you speak, the way you think about things. Try to be a glass half full kind of a person. The universe has to gravitate towards the way that you feel when you feel a certain way. So if you're happy and you believe in yourself and you love yourself, good things will be gravitated towards you. Things, people, everything. So this is just, I can talk more about this stuff, but this is just kind of, I really like this book and I'm excited to see what else is in here. I hope that all of you guys have time once in a while just to kind of sit with yourself and connect with yourself and love yourself. Because the meaning of life is just to be happy and to be love and light to everybody that comes into contact with you. So that's my goal, is just to be happy and to be a light for others. Yeah, you guys have a good day.